Hello, everybody. My name's Ken Collins. I'm Rotary Club President of Lake Stevens this year for the 2020 year, and welcome to our Corks and Kegs Hawaiian style. Aloha. I'm standing here with my partner in crime. Go ahead.
I'm Kevin O'Brien, Rotary Club member here in Lake Stevens. Love Rotary. Love being here with Ken. Tonight is Corks and Kegs. Tonight is our main fundraiser of the year. It's weird. It's a different, obviously different, but Ken and I are going to give it our best shot. We're going to have some fun, and our goal is to raise as much money as we can for the community. That's why we're here. And so we're going to have some fun tonight.
Have some fun, and we're going to talk about some of the things that Rotary does, and we're going to talk about some of the things that we've done in the past, some of the things we plan in the future, and what Rotary is all about. But the most important thing is we're going to have a live auction tonight that's going to feature a lot of beverages. And why do we need beverages at this time, Kevin?
You know, Ken, one thing that I've learned, I think we've all learned through COVID-19, is the importance to have really nice beverages at home and an abundance of those beverages. Wouldn't you say?
Well, not only would I say it, I want to live it. And I want everybody at home to live it tonight because we've got really great quality auction items, which I'm sure that you've already looked at and perused and are ready to put your finger on that cell phone or that computer that's going to bid for the alcohol or the basket of your choice. Before we get started though, silent auction's been going on all week. Great silent auction items donated by our Rotary members that are just fantastic, high quality things that folks have been bidding on all week. You have exactly 28 minutes to get your last bid in if you've been laying in the weeds for a little while and are ready to bid. And in fact, Kevin's going right now to bid on something. Oh shoot. And he's going to bring the thing over that he's bid.
Don't bid on this. Please don't bid on this. Don't bid on this. I know you want to, but don't.
So I actually put that in the auction. And for the last 3 years, Kevin has always bid on the auction item that I put in. So it really is tradition that he bids on whatever in fact, we exchange Christmas presents. But here's Kevin.
Don't bid on this. Please don't bid on this. Please do not bid on the grill.
Go ahead, bid it up. Bid it up. He'll try to top you. So we have
Run wild, bid high.
There you go. Okay, our clicker's not working.
Gotcha.
All right.
The cowbell's working.
I want more cowbell, baby. Give me more cowbell. Give me more cowbell. Yeah! I got a fever, and the only prescription is more wine. So this is our cast of characters tonight. So Kevin and I are hosting, and then we've got the ability to chat in YouTube. So if you're in YouTube and you want to make comments, make sure that they're appropriate comments. And Lori will be past President Lori Westover will be monitoring that. And then we've got the lovely and talented Eileen Lavering operating the Greater Giving, which is our organization that we run our online auction through. And Jim Hagan, who has the nicest legs in Lake Stevens. Really, I mean, if you've ever seen Jim Hagan's legs, Jim, can you? Oh, he's wearing pants. He can't come over here. And then live streaming support, Angie Hine, who's just really done a great job with that. Yeah, lots of kudos. All right, this is some technical kind of stuff. You can use the chat box. That's on the right of your video screen. You can comment, you can ask questions during the presentation. If you want to know what the tannins are in a certain bottle of wine, you can certainly ask that question. We won't know the answer, but you can ask the question. And I think that's really important that you ask those questions because that's really what this is all about, is getting high quality items at a reasonable price. Kevin, do you have something to show the audience?
Big Ballard. Fabulous.
All right. So it gives you some directions there on how to use the chat feature. Make sure your comments are respectful. I know they will be because we have a very mature audience. I can't imagine that we would have anybody under the age of 21 logging in tonight unless they want to miss their favorite football game or whatever. So there's our agenda. Went over the rules. We're going to go over we've got some rules coming up. And we're going to go over why Rotary, which Rotary is a fantastic organization. I've been a member for 11 years and actually was, when I was a high school student, I was a Rotary representative from my high school to the Rotary Club in the town that I grew up in. So I've been associated with Rotary just about, most of my formative life. And it's a great organization, great people, and they do wonderful things for the community. This is your opportunity to support the work that we do and the philanthropic things that we do in our community. When we planned this, it was going to be in an in-person kind of setting, and we had this whole Hawaiian theme planned, which is why we have this Hawaiian theme plan tonight. There's some great auction things on that are Hawaiian themed, but we also have some really talented people in our Rotary Club that have some Hawaiian background and Hawaiian roots that will also do some performance for us tonight. We have a Highland Elementary funded cause. We'll talk about that. Rotary Skate Park, which we have been a huge supporter of the skate park in Lake Stevens, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that. We also want to go over our Citizen of the Year that Rotary every year awards a Citizen of the Year, and this year is really a very deserving recipient of that award. We want to make sure that we honor him tonight. And then we'll wrap everything up with going over every auction item in detail. We'll tell you exactly what the tannins are, the sweet notes of wines, and the lovely pairings that wines go with. I don't know anything about that, but Kevin's here.
Well, I got to show you one thing.
All right, here we go.
We're not sure what this is, but it looks fabulous. Actually, this is bourbon, and this is coming up for an auction item, and it's you shouldn't bid on it. Don't bid on it.
If you were I Dream of Jeannie fans back in the day, that's the bottle that Barbara Eden jumped out of whenever Larry Hagman rubbed the bottle. So that's really what that is. But it's got some bourbon in it now, so we're good. After you drink all that, you'll see Barbara Eden. All right, so some rules. This year's auction will use greater giving online bidding, allowing for paperless bidding system. So just use your phones, use your smart technology, and you're probably way more techie than we are. And if you're not, have your kids help you. And then you obviously have to be 21 years or older to bid on alcohol. That's 2-1. And more information can be found on our webpage, and there's the link for that if you need to have that available. All right, silent auction updates. How much time do we have? I know that the Seahawk basket was at $230, and that's not nearly enough. So if you want to bid that up and ace Kevin out, sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry.
It's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause. I know.
Why wouldn't you try and beat me?
I know.
Why wouldn't you?
Well, it's just for a good cause, and the griddle I think you got that. Yeah. I'm confident.
Oh, yeah? Okay. All right.
Somebody just outbid me on that progressive dinner already.
We just got information. Somebody outbid him on what?
On the progressive dinner.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
man.
Nice.
So why Rotary? As I said earlier, Rotary is a fantastic organization, and the theme for Rotary this year is that Rotary opens doors. And not only is it an awesome organization from the standpoint of creating business connections that you can rely on, that will help you not only in your business, but help other people and help the community. But it will also, it's an international organization, worldwide. And I think that those connections are what really make Rotary special. And as you can see down below, it's the spoke of a wheel on a gear. that really signifies some of the great connections that Rotary has, not only in our community, but in our county, in our district area, which is called 50/50, but also internationally, which we do some international work too. You want to talk about the four-way test?
Sure, I'd be happy to. So in Rotary, we have a thing we call the four-way test, and it's a kind of a creed that, as a Rotarian, we live by, and it's pretty simple, and it's good. So first we say, is something the truth? Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? And then, you know what, our favorite is it fun? Is it fun? And the thing is, Ken talked about what the why in Rotary. Reason why I love Rotary is it is fun. It's a fun group of people. We do things that impact the community and improve the lives of people in the community and actually the world. So, and we're doing it while we're having fun, right?
And that's the most important part. And one of the things we used to say is there used to be a sixth test, and it was called bacon, because we have bacon every Friday morning, and it's the best bacon ever.
You gotta love the bacon.
Gotta have bacon Friday morning. So we live this four-way test, and it's really important to us. So here's some of the things that we've done locally and internationally with Rotary, some of the things that Rotary backs and has contributed to, not only financially, but also with some sweat equity that we really dig into with our community and do the things that we need to do to help make projects happen. The start of the Caballero skate park groundbreaking up on Caballero Hill. That's when we first started. Those are mostly Rotarian members that you see in front of you there that are part of that groundbreaking. And then you see it today. It's a fantastic organization. We'll do some more about that later. The skate park has been one of our major projects, and it's getting utilized every day by lots of kids, and we just love seeing that they are using that facility for exactly the way it was meant, which is to get out, get some exercise, have fun, and be together in a socially distancing and safe kind of way. We support Scouting, Troop Pack 88 and Cub Scout Pack 88. We have a relationship with both of those organizations, and we support our Cub Scouts and our Boy Scouts in lots of different ways.
Ken, you know what's cool? Is the group, we supported one of the first girl troops in Scouting. And I think that's great. It's so cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
It's totally cool. We do a lot of work. We may be old, but we're mighty. Here's a picture of us doing some road cleanup. We've done a lot of great work at. There's a what's the name of the place in Monroe? Cocoon House. We've done a lot of great work out at Cocoon House in Monroe, cleaning up and doing some landscaping and yard work out there. Done that a couple times. It's been fantastic. Here's a group of Rotarians who are doing some road cleanup. We do that every once in a while.
Hey, Ken, can I interrupt for 1 second?
Absolutely.
The Hawaii trip is now at $1,995. It's picking up some speed. You know, that Hawaii trip, it's amazing. It's like 2 weeks. It's in Makaha on Oahu. It comes with an SUV. So you're not renting
What
a
kind of
car.
SUV, Kevin?
It would be a Lexus LS 360, 350. So you can drive that thing all over the island, drive it off road, go see the great sights.
Go to the volcano. Drive in the volcano.
You can drive right on the beach and have yourself some. And I guess that condo is packed full of beach stuff.
Oh,
Lots
man.
of things.
That makes me want to go right now.
Yeah.
So 1995.
Yeah.
You know what? That's undervalued
That
for
is way
1995.
undervalued.
So if you feel like going to Hawaii, that is a great thing to bid on. So I would highly recommend that. But we'll watch that. We'll keep you attuned on that as we go through. We're a huge presence at Aquafest. We run a booth where we sell corn, but that's not the main thing we do. We are preeminently the best float in the parade. That's one thing. But we also do some fundraiser where we do a treasure chest, kind of a raffle thing where we draw some coins out of a treasure chest, and then we use the money for that to provide scholarships to kids from Lake Stevens High School in the area of career and technical education.
It's cool.
It is really cool.
It's fun.
There we are working at Music in the Park, doing the popcorn booth and giving free popcorn away. You know what goes well with popcorn, Kevin?
You know, Ken, I do.
And what would that mean?
This delicious beverage, or some Waterbrook melange.
Oh, I like the Bledsoe family wine. That is really good out of Walla Walla, Washington.
That's what that is.
Not that I've ever had any, but it's really a great family table wine. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
That would look good on my table with some popcorn. We've done some donating and assembling park benches and tables at Lundin Park. We redid those. You can see the Rotary placard on those benches. Everybody uses those, and it's really great. And probably one of our favorite philanthropic opportunities is Hungry Hearts, which is an organization that feeds kids, that clothes kids, that provides lots of necessities for students and children who don't have those things. And during these times, it's especially important that they do have those things in order to be able to engage and to be able to feel like they have the necessities that they need.
It's good. It's a great program.
They do, and you can see Anita Caffey there. She's one of the Hungry Hearts folks, and she just does a wonderful job. We love her. Who's that guy on the right?
He's really handsome.
He's got
on his face.
a funny looking suit on, but
That must be his Batman suit.
you know, I think what that you want to tell them about that, Kevin. So I think one of the things that the fifth test of having fun is something that we really do ascribe to, and this is Kevin having fun. You want to tell them about what that was all about?
I was the president a couple of years ago, and that was my last day of my presidency. And so I think Lori, did you get to put that in my? Did
I think it was John Dyer.
Was it? Oh, John Dyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. Oh, no, there might have been a contest associated with it too.
Might have been a raffle where you got to hit you with a pie in the face. I don't know, but it was certainly fun to watch. I've got some pictures on my phone of that. Those will be blackmail pictures later in my career. Here's one of our members, past President Lori Westover, talking about why Rotary.
I'm Lori Westover, and I'm going to talk to you about why you might want to be involved with Lake Stevens Rotary Club. We're a great club, and I love being a part of it. We have two natures to our club. The very serious part that takes seriously our desire to be involved in the community and to make a difference in our community. And then the part that's just kind of a little bit crazy. And we have an awful lot of fun. So some of the serious community things we've been involved
Sorry, that was probably my phone.
with, and I'm just going to touch on a few because there's an awful lot. But we've been doing scholarships for several years now for the Lake Stevens High School. And this last year, that was $21,500 that we did. And every year, we try to challenge ourselves to do a little bit more. And this is for college-bound and trade school-bound students. We believe that continuing education in either way, in any facet, is important. And we want to support these local high school students who are going on and finding their path going forward. We've also done a lot with Lundin Park and with some of the other parks in the area. Frontier Heights Park, we've just recently been supporting. We've done things like painting and putting in benches and picnic tables. And so continuing to try to make Lake Stevens in the area very accessible and a pleasant place to be and a healthy place to be. We've done a lot with the food bank, and with Hungry Hearts, an organization that provides food for children on the weekends when they aren't in school and able to get the free lunches. We've done things beyond our borders. We do a lot in the state, the country, and internationally. And so it's not limited just to Lake Stevens. It's finding a need and going out and making a difference. Our weekly meetings right now are a little different. We're doing them online, but they're still great meetings and great people. We have great speakers every week. So if you want to kind of know what's going on in the community or with other nonprofit agencies, we have wonderful speakers sharing with us information on those. We have our meetings are fun. And frequently we hear that from visiting Rotarians. They're like, wow, your club's really a lot of fun. Yeah, we don't take ourselves very seriously. We take helping the community seriously, but not ourselves. And so we'll do crazy things, crazy fines or happy dollars. We had, we had the police chief put a pie in the face of the fire chief. They're both good sports. It was great. So we refer to that as shenanigans. And we have a fair amount of shenanigans during our club. And we enjoy each other. We enjoy talking to each other, spending time with each other. And our community extends beyond just Lake Stevens. Part of our the Rotary District goes into British Columbia. And so we have relationships across the border as well. And so that's been fabulous. You learn a lot from each other just in casual situations. So great way to know what's going on locally and maybe a little further out as well. And there's lots of laughter at our meetings. There's lots of laughter, and there's a lot of hard work and a lot of cooperation and making a difference in the world. So if you'd like to come and see what we're all about, we'd love to have you join us. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Thanks, Lori. That was awesome. And I think one of the cool things about being on Zoom, and I don't know if it's about being on Zoom, but since we've been on Zoom, we've actually gained 3 new members, which is outstanding because I think that they see the value in the work that we do, our new members, and we certainly welcome them. We have awesome sponsors. We've got a lot of folks, businesses, organizations sponsor this event, and we just want to thank them. You'll see their, and you will see their logo throughout the presentation and throughout this evening. So we just want to reach out to our sponsors and just give them a hearty thank you. And what would mean more to them than anything, Kevin, do you think?
Making a ton of money tonight.
That's right. For the children. For the children. For the children. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, auction updates. We're still at $19.95 on the Hawaii trip, and we're still at $230 on the golf package. I can't believe that. Who are you guys out there listening to us, or are we just talking to a blank screen?
Don't bid on this.
$230.
Please, don't bid on this.
Kate Spade, 260.
Okay, and there's a Kate Spade what is it?
Handbag and purse.
Handbag and purse. That's at $260. $260. Kevin's actually running over to get it right now. I think it's probably worth more than that. And I was going to bid on it because it really matches my shoes. And I love to accessorize. So if you want to bid on a Kate Spade bag and a Kate Spade purse, these are available. All you have to do is bid a little bit more than $260. Accessorize. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Kevin. One of the things that we have in Lake Stevens, and I think I mentioned this earlier, is we do have some Hawaiian roots. And you'll see a consistent Hawaiian theme throughout tonight's presentation and throughout tonight's bidding. One of the folks that we have is Amelia Mamura and her friends who are associated with the Lake Stevens Senior Center, another organization that we have a great relationship with. fantastic group of folks. We love them dearly. They're awesome. But Amelia is really special. When we were going to have this in person, she was going to cook roast a pig. We were going to have Kahlua pig. We were going to have all these different Hawaiian-themed foods. We can't do that now, but we can bring Amelia and her friends in to give a little bit of Hawaiian presentation to our Lake Stevens community. And here they are. Are you ready? Everybody, 4 minutes and the silent auction ends. 4 minutes and the silent auction ends. Don't miss out.
Thank you so much, ladies. Now we have a solo done by Hilda, and it's going to one line number with a moment of breathe.
Thank you, Amelia and crew. That was fantastic. Okay, I just want to say, whoever's trying to outbid me for the winemaker red from Mary Hill, I just put on $145. If you want to outbid me, do your best, man, because I'm right on your heels. I'm not letting that go. All right. We ready to move on? Here we go. We do have a fund to cause. Highland Elementary School, which is one of our 7 elementary schools here in Lake Stevens, their parent-teacher organization has a they're trying to do a fundraiser, pretty ambitious fundraiser, to raise money for a new set of playground equipment. And that is not cheap stuff. I can tell you that because that's the profession I do for a living. I'm an educator. I'm not a playground equipment salesman. But in any event, it is a lot of money. And their equipment right now is a little bit on the shady side. I think it could use a complete upgrade. We're backing them with our Fund a Cause. Each year we pick a cause that we help to raise money for. And this year it's our Highland Elementary School playground equipment for the PTA.
Ken, let me tell you something, because I know a little something about education. Because I've been through high school.
Did you go to school?
And college. No, you are all about education, but a little bit of the reading that I did about this is, like you said, that playground needs some help. And those little people that are in school, they need to get outside and run around and do their recess so they can get back in and they can learn, and it helps them. So help us out with that. And when you donate, you're helping those kids.
So please donate to the Highland Elementary PTA playground equipment, Fund a Cause. I think it's an awesome and worthy cause. Just think about all those kids who are doing distance learning right now. It is really hard. When they do come back to school, which won't be too far in the future, they need some playground equipment and some outlet for that energy that they have, because they have a lot of energy. More than I do. All right. So there's Highland PTA. We'll talk more about that here in a bit. Live auction updates. Oh, silent auction's done. Kevin, did you get it? Did you get a golf package?
I don't know. Did we get it?
245. Oh, somebody outbid you.
Did we win it? Ken.
He owns the Seahawk golf bag. Go Hawks! Go the Hawks! I didn't tell Kevin that it doesn't help his golf game. He still has to swing the club. Anyway, so we've got some live auction updates. Our Park City vacation, there's a great Park City package in the live auction. That is going for $490. That is an awesome package. Park City, if you've never been there, that is so cool to go. The Progressive Dinner, $405. That is going to be a really cool thing. Going to all those folks' house that live on the lake and doing a Progressive Dinner.
Don't bid on that one.
Oh,
That was-
Angie's saying don't bid on that one.
That's not winning bid.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go ahead and bid on it. But anyway, Angie's bidding on that. Yeah. It's for the children. Wait a minute, we got to say it again. It's for the children. It really is.
We're getting questions on chat as to how to help with Fund a Cause. And right below the banner, there's a button for Fund a Cause.
Great. Thank you for that in the chat box. So right below the banner at the top of the screen on your bidding screen, there is a little bit of a strip that says Fund a Cause on it. The button is on the left. Click on that, and that'll take you to the Fund a Cause bid. So you'll be in good shape.
Someone listen, I just got outbid.
Oh, man.
This just in. Angie just got outbid. Keep it going.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Angie, well, you have an opportunity to do something about that, Do it. There's our skate park. Lake Stevens Rotary was really a huge part of the skate park. And I've been out there skateboarding up and down. A lot of people have compared me to Shaun White, actually.
I've thought that about you.
In the half pipe.
Yeah,
So,
I've thought that. That's funny.
so we've Kevin and I have both been out there, and
shredding.
we hate to show the kids up, but
Yeah.
it has to happen sometimes.
Oh.
Here's one of our sponsors talking a little bit about the skate park, and you can see the skate park in the background. And I think it's really cool.
Hi, I'm Shara Bustamante. I'm a resident of Monroe, and we have loved coming here. I have 4 kids, and we scooter, and we have been here multiple times since it opened, and it's been so enjoyable. The structure of the skate park is great, and my kids have loved it. So thank you, City of Lake Stevens, for doing this park.
Boy, that video speaks volumes for itself. I want to go back, although it's not letting me go
Hang
back.
on, I got you. I got it.
Got it? We do have a video on our PTA from Highlands Fund a Cause for the playground equipment. So stay tuned for
My name
that.
is Tanya Murray, and I'm the Playground Committee Chair for Highland Elementary School PTA. That means it's my job to try and bring this playground addition from dream to reality as quickly as possible. And being chosen as the Rotary Club's Fund a Cause for this year's Corks and Kegs event will be immeasurably helpful in getting us to that goal. So thank you for watching this video, for participating in the auction, and for all you do for your community. We're really very grateful. Here at Highland PTA, we've got 3 main goals with this playground addition. The first is supporting our children, the second is supporting our school, and thirdly, supporting our community at large. We know that kids need recess in order to be better learners inside the classroom. We know that our school needs extra space in order for that play to be constructive. And we know that our community is growing very quickly, and we need extra outdoor play space for families to get together, connect and bond, and for kids to get those Legos out. So thank you for watching, for your support, and thank you for being a part of bringing play back to Highlands.
Hi, my name is Ryan Henderson. I'm principal here at Highland, and I just wanted to put in a good word for our playground project. This is a unique time where we're not able to utilize our current playground, but the day will come soon when we're going to have kids in need of how to learn how to share spaces again, how to share materials, how to be creative in their play together. After having a long time without those normal social interactions, it feels even more important than ever to gather kids together and help them to have fun and be creative and play together. So we are so eager and excited to hear about this partnership with the Rotary, and thank you so much again for choosing us to be the recipient of your Corks and Kegs event. It means a lot to us. Thanks for supporting our community and for supporting this additional playground equipment here at Highland.
Hi, my name's Hudson, and why we need a new playground? Because it's like it's 2020, so it's like a lot of things have like an update. So I decided to get a playground update, so that's why we need a new playground. Why I want a new playground at Highland is because there will be lots of things to do and explore and hide when you're playing hide and go seek. Because if we had another park at the playground, then like more people could have fun. And even me, because I'm more people, like I can make more people. I want a new playground at Highland because it helps keep my body healthy and strong. I want a new playground so I can get my Legos out!
Pulled out all the stops.
To make new friends!
That's awesome. How can you not bid or help Highland PTA with their playground and their playground equipment after you saw that? Those kids are adorable. Oh my gosh. I do want to say that there is a Hawaiian basket that goes with our Hawaiian theme. Have you seen that? Well, here's my Ohana, Kevin, coming by with the ukulele and the Hawaiian coffee and the Hawaiian beverages. It is an awesome basket that is on the live auction. Just one of the many things that we're going to feature tonight. More about the skate park. But now we've reached the main event. Got beer and wine. Do we got some beer and wine? I think we have some beer and wine.
Ken, do we ever? We've got it.
And now you're going to have it. All you got to do is bid. You know, I just checked. I am the high bidder on the Mary Hill wine bottles of 6 Mary Hill table red wines. And right now, and here's the great thing about when you have it on your phone, it says you're winning. I mean, it says it's a victory.
You are a winner.
It feels so good. I've never won anything. Please don't crush my dreams and take away my Mary Hill red wine, unless you want to, for more than $145. All right. One of our next things is Citizen of the Year. As I said earlier, and we alluded to earlier, we do this each year during our, when we have this event in person, we are able to award a Citizen of the Year from Rotary. And this is a special award, and it's a special person that will win the award tonight. If you're a Lake Stevens citizen, there is no way that you do not know this guy. Or, let me put it another way. You've seen this guy. You may not know him, but he is behind the scenes at every event, leading the parade, organizing, making sure that everything goes off without a hitch. And that person is Kim Daughtry. Here's a little blurb about Kim. This will not do him justice because he is completely awesome for what he does for the community of Lake Stevens, which is an awesome community to live in.
Kim's a great man. He is great, like you said, Ken, great supporter of the community, great supporter of the city, the fire district, police, kids, the schools, kind of you name it. He's a doer. He rolls up his sleeves and he's working. He's a guy that doesn't take credit and he just gets the job done. And he's the backbone of this community. And we're just lucky to have him here in Lake Stevens.
Probably one of the most selfless people I've ever met, truly. There's his award, and there's Kim with his award. Thanks, Kim, for all you do. I don't know if you're watching tonight. If you are watching, don't outbid me on the red wine, but I really do appreciate, and Kevin and I can say that we really appreciate, all the Rotarians appreciate the work that you do. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kim.
Okay, now, you've already run this by again. You want to do it again?
Okay, Ken, think about this for a minute. So we've got this Hawaii vacation, trip to Hawaii. Really the next best thing to it is that Hawaiian basket. You get the basket, you taste the good food in it and the things from Hawaii, and you are in Hawaii.
And if you don't know how to play the ukulele, Kevin could come to your house and give you ukulele lessons. Kevin?
Absolutely. Okay. All you do is this. And you're playing the
and you're making Hawaiian music. And you're sitting on the beach with a cold beverage, with the warm water, maybe even playing a little golf. I mean, how can you not bid on this, really? Right now your wife is saying you'd be a fool not to bid on this package right here. $65 is not even.
What? Are you kidding me?
No,
it's incredible.
Yeah. It's good. It's all good. So yeah, you need to bid on that. It is completely the most awesome.
Okay, we're good. We're back.
And so, we were going to change. That's why we were going to change into grass skirts and leis and go bare chested, but we decided that might be a little bit much. So we just decided we would just play a little bit of tune for you. And that's what Hawaii's like. I wish I could do Blue Hawaii with. Okay, we're back. That was item 200. If you haven't bid on that yet, you're probably missing out on life. Okay, that's what it looks like. Beautiful. Next item, 201.
Ken, just think to yourself. Think about the good fortune you would have to be sitting in the russet Cork, enjoying some wine, maybe a charcuterie, and then you're sitting outside and you're watching your friends come and go in Lake Stevens.
At the Indigo Care? At the self-care at the Indigo, you can watch them come in and out. It's not a HIPAA violation, but it's damn close. But you could be drinking wine while you're doing it and really enjoying life. And just saying, I'm glad I'm not those poor guys.
That you could.
Yeah. Well,
Rustic Cork.
Rustic Cork's awesome. In fact, when we were planning this, we went to the Rustic Cork a lot and partook of its many, many benefits. And two of those are right here.
You know, wine is good for you.
Well, that's what I've always ascribed to. Yeah, absolutely, especially red wine. It's really good for you. Okay, we've got, oh, that's what it looks like. If you didn't see Kevin holding it up, which Kevin is like Vanna White. I mean, he's really, I don't know if you could display it any better than that, actually. Next, the batch cocktail set. It's everything you need. I mean, really, what's not in here? You've got the Cuervo Gold, you've got Sky Vodka, you've got the ability to make margaritas, you've got the ability to make all kinds of different things. You can make martinis. This is really great. Plus, it comes with a book on how to do those things, because if you're just simple like me, just a little bit of alcohol in a glass is what gets me across the edge of the finish line.
You know, Ken, one thing we learned during COVID-19 is the importance of having some cocktails on hand. Wouldn't you say, sir?
Well, it certainly has been the tonic that has helped so many people during their time of need. And it's probably the one industry that's actually making money right now. And why are you missing out? Just go ahead and bid on all this stuff. So there it is, your basket that you're going to bid on right there. There's a picture of it if you need a picture of it. And I think that's something that's really special right there. Oh, this is it. This is the $464 Ultimate Hawaiian Package. That is ultimate. If you are already spending $19.95 on your Hawaiian vacation, you might as well buy this too. Because if you're going to go to Hawaii, you might as well take your ukulele and sit on the beach, play it, eat some shortbread cookies, have some Kona coffee, and just be out there, brah, shaking it, in shaka bra, and go live. All right, there it is, the Ultimate Hawaii Package. Well, thank you, Rochelle. The Travel Wine Carrier.
Oh, cheers, my friend.
Cheers. I think I took something like this to Disneyland with me one time. This is an awesome wine carrier. God, this is really cool.
It's cool.
It not only is it an awesome wine carrier that you can continue to use over and over and over again, but it's got some wine in it that you can use right now.
Yeah, fabulous.
It's a fabulous item. So the travel wine carrier, valued at $91, but really, I mean, look at the fine leather grain on the top of this carrier. I don't know, that right there is worth $91, I think. So bid on that, the acrylic glasses. Kevin?
Here's to you.
Here's to you. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up and away. Here we go.
Bid early, bid often.
Bid often. And thank you to Hannah Sladek for her donation of that wine carrier, travel wine carrier. There it is. That's what you'd be getting with a wine opener and everything. Oh, I know who donated this.
Holy cow.
This is the Grand Champagne Cognacs basket, donated by Dave Johnson. It's a $625 value. There is some awesome cognac in here that is 40 years old, Francois Voyard Extra, over 40 years old, and Hardy Knowles d'Or, over 50 years old, perfect for that when you sit down in your leather ottoman with the fire going this winter, you will be able to sip these fine beverages. Can you vision yourself doing that? Because I can, and you need to bid on this package.
This is the best of the best. And you know what? You deserve it. Just think about it. You sitting on that leather chair with the ottoman, Ken, like you're talking about. Look, the fire's crackling.
Oh, I know.
You know?
The dog's laying right there. You got a cigar going.
That is good living.
Oh, I'm
and you
telling you.
deserve it. Why wouldn't you?
Everybody's doing it. And I'll tell you something else. You deserve it because you made it through COVID. Everybody who's made it through this pandemic deserves a little cognac at the time of their very time of need. And if you don't have that, then you're really you're just basically saying no to life. I don't know. So you want to see a picture of it again before you bid that around $400, $500? There it is. That is good stuff. That is fine. That is fine alcohol, and that will put you sleeper tonight. Eh? All right. So next item, a little taste of Paulsbo. You Norwegians out there will dig this. So there's salmon, there's chili lime sauce, there's all kinds of stuff. What a great basket.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, you betcha.
It's good.
Lutefisk, there's no lutefisk in there, but if you score a touchdown, yeah, sure, you betcha, you would have this, yeah? So this is donated by Scott Smith and Barb Rooney. Got some great wines in there, got some food. This would be great on your back patio on a fine fall evening, just sipping and eating fine food and fine wine. That's what it's all about. Arr, arr, absolutely. And there it is. Oh, you get the hat too, because, you know, Paulsbo is Viking country. There you go. We've got some stuff. Because earlier we were strumming our six string on our front porch swing, thinking of days in Hawaii with the perfect margarita basket. It's not south of the border, but it's nice and warm, and a margarita is the perfect beverage to have in your perfect setting with a little bit of margarita. So there's some great margarita glasses, those are awesome, and some perfect margarita mix for you to be able to mix up the best batch of margaritas you've ever had in your life. No, in your life.
In your whole life.
In your whole life.
This is the best margarita batch ever.
I mean, I'm looking at that, I'm going, that's got me written all over it. In fact, don't bid on it, I'm getting that.
This is good.
Oh, okay, go ahead and bid on it. And there it is. Oh my gosh, you carried that? Maddie, you're a really strong girl. All right, Kevin and I are gonna have to lift these up.
Ken, we've got a situation.
We do have a situation. I want you to see these. I mean, first of all, you can see the description of these. But man, I'm telling you, there's some girth to that. Those are 4 inches thick. That's resin on the top of that. That is a high quality item. I mean, it says value $400, but I'm thinking if I go to the wood merchant in LaConner, this is going to be about $600 a table.
Yep.
I swear.
They're incredible.
This is really good work.
They were handcrafted by Lance Morehouse. It's cedar from the Bellingham area, and they're just beautiful. They're super strong. Talked to Lance today. He said, you know, you can do anything you want with these things. They could be end tables. They could go outside because they're urethane. There's a whole bunch of, there's like 4 or 5 coats of urethane on here. And so they could go outside, and they actually, can I show you something? Something they do that will blow your mind.
Can you show me?
Yes, yes.
Thanks, Kevin.
Watch this. Watch this.
I think we got it. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Right to the apex of the glass. We're nothing but class, Kevin. All right. These are awesome. And I'll tell you something else. Oh, we're not done yet. I think we need to say something else about these things. Because
we have a situation.
We have a situation.
It's a good one.
It's a good situation, but it, you know, there isn't, with any club, there's a little bit of rivalry and competition sometimes.
Yeah.
You and I have felt it.
Oh, yeah.
We've experienced it. But today, this is serious because Lance Morehouse, who is the CEO of Sherwood Community Services, and we'll pick him up, even though it's gonna get my... These are awesome tables. They are wonderful end tables. But here's the issue. These are...
You can't see. Oh.
Well, you can't see it because I'm standing in front of it. Don't you? Okay, everybody, don't you love it when people are standing behind the table giving you direction for something that they could never do? I mean, I'm trying to deadlift these things, and Jim Hagan's back there saying, no, you got to move your hand. I mean, really, give me a break. These are awesome. And I'll tell you what, there they are. And the pictures don't do them justice, but we have to get back to the situation.
Yeah.
That's bad.
So, out there in TV land, have you seen the competition cooking shows or the competition sword making? We have that very competition happening right now in Lake Stevens. And it's a competition between 2 Rotary Club members, 2 nice men, 2 craftsmen, who are trying to create the best piece of furniture in the world.
In the world, ever.
So this first one is Lance's. The next one we're going to show you, and they're going head to head, is John Dyer, and we will see that soon. But Lance and John are head to head in this incredible competition.
It's an incredible competition, and I've never seen a competition like it, quite frankly. Not only are these tables some of the best tables that I've ever seen. Is that good, Jim? I mean, we're getting her done there? Okay. All right. I'll send you the Is there a chiropractor package later? Yeah. But these are awesome tables, and they're going for a price. So the competition is who gets the most money, the highest bid for their woodworking skill.
Yeah.
And both of them are very skilled.
Yeah, this is a test of skill. And so we're really happy to be here today.
Yeah.
This is a big deal.
Well, it's really titans of woodworking coming together and displaying their art and craft. And you have Lance Morehouse, who's the CEO of Sherwood Community Services. You have Chief John Dyer, who's our police chief. I mean, for crying out loud, who knew they had these hidden talents? And here they are going head to head with woodworking. Okay, so we're taking these off, and it is John's next on our field. No, okay. Well, you'll see John's here in a little bit. Oh, well, see, you can't throw those out there because I bid on those. This is the Winemaker's Red Mary Hill. It's a package of 6. The last bid was $145. I don't know what it is now. Is it still $145? That's me. So if you want to outbid me, you're not gonna. But if you want to outbid me, this is what you have to do. So $145. Winemaker's Red Mary Hill. It's really great. I've had these before. They're fantastic. They're a gold medal winner. I don't know, gold medal from what, like the Olympics or something of winemaking, but really an award-winning bottle of wine. So.
We skipped. This was next.
This was next? Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So we had a pretty good summer, weather-wise, and I know that a lot of people, rather than going out and doing the social things that you probably would have liked to have been doing, you probably were in the sun a lot. Well, the sun is bad for your skin, and it's bad for your health. And it can create some damaged brown spots, red broken capillaries, fine lines, and things like that. To have the perfect skin, you need to have these 3 laser treatments and serum. In fact, a good friend of mine, and I don't know if you know this, good friend of mine, Dick Clark, who was on American Bandstand for years. I've never met the man in my life, but this is the story I'm going with. But everybody always said, how does Dick Clark, he hasn't aged. Well, this is why. Because he had the 3 laser treatments and serum. And so this is really great. It's a great package. It's really healthy too. And I think one of the things that we really underestimate is how easily our skin can be damaged by the weather and in particular the sun. So it's good. Donated by Eve Stern, who is the wife of one of our Rotarians, Don. Blanking on his name. Don Awesome. Don Iverson. Thank you. Who also lives on the lake, and this is really fantastic. Bid on this. I probably will. So let's do it. So there's more laser treatments, so you can learn more about that. Again, donated by Eve Stern. It's pretty expensive value, $1,100. So it's something that it definitely would be needed. Okay, what's next?
You just skip the red Mary Hill to the white Mary Hill.
Oh, we're on the white Mary Hill? Okay, the long, yeah? How do you pronounce that? Wagner.
the threads.
They already did them.
We did them, dude. All right, so we did the red. We're gonna skip that. Now we've got 6 bottles, and I'll tell you why we're skipping it, because I'm the lead bidder right now. So if you want to bid on the red, we already introduced that before. It's $145 right now. Go ahead and outbid me. I don't care. They're really good bottles of wine. Mary Hill, and I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Wagner. Vignier.
You were close.
All right. I knew it was something French. But anyway, so that's 2018 vintage from Mary Hill Winery down there by Goldendale. Great, I mean, they make great wines. They really do. And I haven't had this particular bottle, but you can see what its value is there. Good stuff. And again, if you need to get through COVID-19, that's the antidote right there. All right. And that's what it looks like. 6 bottles, tastefully and artfully arranged in a demonstration. Nice job, Rochelle.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Now we go to the Chateau Ste. Michelle wines
Oh,
that you can just talk about and dream of
okay.
in 6 packs.
All right. So Chateau Ste. Michelle, I think everybody knows about their brand and has probably been to the winery down in Woodinville at some point in time. Great, great wines. Chateau Ste. Michelle does a great job, and especially with their Cold Creek Chardonnay. Do you want to wax eloquent about it?
Yeah, Ken, I did want to mention something. I wanted to talk about the toasty character.
Yes.
Yes. The toasty character comes right through the wine when you drink it. And so just important to know.
Well, I think it's important also that after you drink a couple bottles, you become a toasty character. So I think that's really important to know, but obviously these are really fine bottles of wine. I love Chateau Ste. Michelle, very, very good winemaker and a great vintage. Great Chardonnay. If you're a Chardonnay lover, this is a great package. Merlot, some Canoe Ridge Estates, and you can see
This is last year's bottle.
and that's last year's bottle, half empty, courtesy of Jim Hagan.
And it's open!
How did that happen? You know, it always amazed me why people buy bottles of wine and then just stare at them. For me, the most important part about a wine is how it tastes and how it's paired with certain types of food. This Canoe Ridge Estate Merlot is can pair with anything. Red wine, pasta. It's really a really great vintage and a great wine. And my wine steward, Kevin, is, should you have a towel over your arm? Wine steward, Kevin.
Here's to you.
Here's to you, and more like it. Oh, wow, that's
Right
good.
back at you.
That is really good.
Oh, that is delicious.
So we have 3 6-packs on the item of each of these wines. So
Do everybody hear that? 3 of these. We have 3 6-packs. So
if you don't get bid on one,
That's
you get the
delicious.
other.
So if you don't bid on 213, there's 2 others after 213 that you can bid on exactly the same bottle of wine or 6 bottles of wine, half a case of wine, and good stuff. This is really good.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to buy this wine after tasting it. It's just delicious.
I'm a toasty character just after having it. It says it has an opulent mouthfeel and structure. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I think it's awesome. Okay, the cab. So Chateau Ste. Michelle also makes a beautiful Cabernet Sauvignon. Really great. 45-year-old vineyard, consistently delivers power structure. You can read all that, but it's really a great wine. I can tell you that I went to a concert a couple of years ago at Chateau Ste. Michelle, and I bought a couple bottles of this, and man, we had a great concert. Jackson Brown.
Oh, good.
At the winery. It was fantastic.
Right on.
My favorite.
Yeah. Well, if you want a recommendation, it's Jim Hagan's favorite. Well, I'm just saying.
Nice.
If Jim Hagan's favorite, then you know it's a good wine because he's got taste. That guy's got taste. All right.
Did Jackson Brown play the Loadout?
Oh, absolutely.
What a great song.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now we get to the bucket of wine. So in years gone past, you may not want to pick it up because it's a long story. No, in years gone past, we used to raffle off, do a 50-50 raffle for a big, huge bucket of wine and a big, huge bucket of beer. We've broken those up a little bit because it's a little bit more, easier to do online. And we're wheeling out the big buckets of wine. So,
They're right there.
we can lift them up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The first one, that's number one.
So there's number one, and I'm getting an ab workout with this. So these have all been donated by Rotary Club members. And that's actually the one that I'm showing you is the picture that you see right there. So that's 213. And there's Irish Death in there from the brewing company in Ellensburg, Washington.
Steam train.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. So the wine is a variety of wines, all red. We've got this one, 215, is all red. You can see that it has the Bledsoe brand there. Former New England Patriot Drew Bledsoe and Washington State Cougar, go Cougs, Drew Bledsoe, and lots of different bottles of wine. So that's a great deal and a great bidding item. So what else we got?
There, number two.
And we've got 216, also a red bottle of wine. Jim and I are going to hold this up. So another bottle of red wine for you. Also has a Bledsoe in there. Those are really great items to bid on. You'll enjoy those. So bid those up because there's a lot of wine in there. So it's about 17, I think, bottles is what it is. 18. Okay. So there's a lot of wine in there. Definitely worth a bid. And white wine. I will hold that up with you. So, got some great bottles of white wine in there. Some Chateau Ste. Michelle. I see some Duck Pond, Chardonnay. There's some great stuff in there that I would definitely, if you invite me over to your house after you bid and win, I would come over and help you drink those things. So, if you want me to. I'm pretty funny. All right. So now Kevin and his lovely assistant, Jim Hagan, who's got the nicest legs in Lake Stevens. You can't see because he's wearing. There's the bottle of some more bottles. Wait a minute. This is our bottle of beer. So this is our first bottle of beer bucket.
Wine and beer.
It's wine and beer. So this is a combo of wine and beer. So for some of you who can't decide, there's a decision basket for you. What am I going to do tonight? COVID was particularly hard on me today. How am I going to make ends meet? Social emotional well-being is really important, and these are all aids to help you with that. So our next basket is just beer. No, there's one bottle. No, just beer. So if you're sitting around at night, you're watching reruns of Archie Bunker, and you just need a fouty to get you through the night, here's where they all are, right here, in this bucket.
These are big beers, too.
And they're big. They're 40s. They're 40s. And you get the bucket with it. So it's not just the beer. You get this bucket. So all you have to do is pour ice in it, invite some friends over, watch the Pittsburgh Steelers lose to the Seattle Seahawks, and you're good to go. All right. Wouldn't it be awesome if we dropped one of these on camera? That would be so cool. All right. We have the last bucket, and it's a great one. It's got some Irish Death in there from the brewing company in Ellensburg. It's got some Elysian in there, some Fremont. There's lots of great beer. So you can see that. And once again, you also get the bucket. So if you're sitting around and you're rooting for Cam Newton to beat the Seahawks and you just want to throw some ice on there, it's all ready to go. All you need is the ice. Here we go.
You're gonna need a bucket if you drink it all.
Yeah. I'm saying you invite friends over. You know, pair the beer with a nice some chicken wings or some nachos. Okay. All right. Football's back, ladies and gentlemen. You got to have some beer to go with it. So that's a great package. Got another one. So all of those pretty much have the same thing in it. Basically, a bucket of beer. All right. Okay. It shows you down there that it was donated by me. We've already kind of talked about this. This is the bottle that Barbara Eden jumped out of in I Dream of Jeannie back in the 1960s in Cocoa Beach, Florida. What's that?
Is it the truth?
No, but it's very all concerned. Can you split the difference? So this is Willet Pot bourbon, aged 10 years, and actually I got this probably 4 years ago, so this is probably 14 years old right now. It's really good. I was saving it for a great occasion, and I didn't have a great occasion. This is a great occasion, so I could donate it to Rotary so we can make money for kids and make money for our community. Bid on that, it's good stuff.
You know, I beg to differ. This is actually horrible whiskey. It should probably be used as a cleaning solvent and a remover of whatever. A degreaser. Carpet cleaner. Yeah, don't bid on this. Please don't bid on this.
It's a really shameless by Kevin, and I think you can see right through it. Bid it up, bid it up, bid it up, because it's an excellent bourbon.
This is excellent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh boy, I don't want to drop this. So this is it's a single bottle, and there's a reason for that, because it is, I think this was named one of the, like the best bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon in the world at one point. Quill Cedar Creek 2008 vineyard, Cabernet Sauvignon right here in Lake Stevens. It's donated by John Spencer, and I think that it's probably worth a lot more than this, but this is, I mean, if I could afford it, which I can't, I would really buy this bottle of wine and share it with your friends. This is really, really quality right here. Something you definitely want in your cellar, if you're a cellar
Do you want me to take care of this?
I don't want to drop it, that's for sure. Bid's already at 95 on the cab, on the Quill Cedar cab. And we have our lovely and talented assistants coming with the reason that we were talking to you about earlier when we were talking about the dilemma. So this is the front entry table that was made by Chief John Dyer in competition with Lance Morehouse for the Woodworking Merchant of the Year for the Rotary Club. This is really cool. It is already sold?
It's all the time.
Right now.
Okay.
Some really like Stevens residents.
Holy smokes! So somebody got some inside information, but this is really beautiful. It's made by it might be for some poor sap that pissed his wife off. Yeah.
Buy a Chiefs table, get out of jail free.
Oh, that might be it. Do you think it's some felon sitting in the hoose cow? Yeah. No, it could be. All right. So where are we? So what's the update on the competition? So what did we sell that for?
We sold it for 300.
Okay, so what are the tables at?
265.
Oh, I'm just saying that if those
That's
tables go
embarrassing.
for, yeah, it is embarrassing. I'm going to get on and actually
Those tables.
go
bid.
higher. I'm going to go higher.
You need a
I'm gonna
break to
go
go
higher.
bid.
Yeah, I need a break to go bid, I think. More Chardonnay, Cold Creek Chardonnay from Chateau Ste. Michelle. I think, yeah, another 6-pack of wine. We've got a lot of wine. And I got to say that Chateau Ste. Michelle and Mary Hill all donated their wine at cost. So thank you to both of those vineyards for doing that, to help us with our cause and to help us with our community support. So thank you, guys. Another one, so same thing, but bid 225, item 225, there's several cases. That was the table you just saw. Don't bother because it's already been sold. The value was 200, sold for 300. Thank you, whoever bought that. Really appreciate it. And thank you, Chief Dyer. It also goes with that mirror behind it too, which we did not talk about, but he's really a craftsman. And the rumor is that somebody who's in jail who has a credit card actually bought this so that they could get out of jail, but I don't think that's true. Okay, Hood Canal. You want to talk about this one?
This one's great. This is incredible.
Hood Canal's awesome.
And why wouldn't you treat yourself to this? So this is a beautiful home on Hood Canal, and it's donated by Jim and Don Steinruck. And it is gorgeous. It's right on the water. There's oysters on the beach. There's lots of fun stuff to do. Beautiful home. And you know what, Ken? You can literally walk across the street to the winery. And actually, a wine tasting is included in this. So you walk across the street, go to the wine tasting. What a great time.
That sounds so good right now.
Yeah.
Hood Sport Winery.
Yep.
That's also a very good winery for wine and chocolate tasting. The people who have bid on this and stayed on the Hood Canal vacation spot at Jim and Don Steinruck's before have raved about their time. They have a fire pit. They have a beautiful home. It's right on the water. Awesome. It's really great.
Oh, wow. It's right at $265 right now.
That's undervalued.
That's way undervalued. Yeah.
So I'm going to call Jim and ask him if I can stay there for Christmas break, because I might just get off here and bid it. No, not off for Christmas break. Oh, dang it. All right, well, we'll get it. But anyway,
it's great.
This is a great spot and totally undervalued right now. There's some more text about what you can do. And I know that at some point in time, one of the people who stayed there actually saw orca whales going through Hood Canal, which is really cool.
Yeah,
It's also by hiking and not far from Hama Hama, where you can get oysters and clams.
Oh,
We
nice.
stayed there. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right. Yeah, it's way undervalued.
There it is. There's the fire pit that I mentioned before, the beautiful deck, and the calm and pristine waters of Hood Canal.
Ken, could you imagine sitting right at that fire pit? You might have a nice glass of wine in your hand, and you're looking out, Mary that you won. You won.
Yeah, that I won.
And you're out there. You're with your family. You're looking at the water. I mean, what's better?
Actually, that's what I'm doing. It's exactly what you're saying. I'm imagining myself there. It's really a fantastic opportunity. So,
It just went up to 335. Good job.
okay, good job.
Nice.
Somebody
Thank
just
you.
put it up to 335,
Thank
and
you
it's
for doing
still
that.
undervalued. But thank you for whoever bid on that. That's awesome. And there's more about the canal stay and about the Hood Sport wine tasting, which is really kind of a cool thing. And a great addition to that, too. What a neat deal.
Across the street.
Across the street.
Yeah, pretty cool.
You just have to be able to get back across the street after you go to the wine tasting. That's no big deal. You can do it if you're an athlete. Okay.
Beware toasted characters.
That's right. Toasted characters. Park City, Utah. Probably one of the coolest places I've ever been. It's a 5-night stay at Park Meadows in Park City. 3-floor condo, 3-bedroom, 3.5 baths, sleeps 8 comfortably. It is now at $490 on the bid sheet. Not nearly high enough. It's valued at $1,000. Donated by former Mayor John Spencer and Rotarian John Spencer. This is a really great package, and if it goes for $490, I'll be surprised. But Park City is a fantastic place.
Ken, it is the headquarters for the U.S. ski team.
Is that right?
So just imagine you're staying in this beautiful condo. You've had a great evening with your family, and then you wake up the next morning, have breakfast. You go out to the ski hill, and you've got to ride single because the other folks are going ahead. You get on the chairlift, and guess who gets on the chairlift with you?
Franz Klammer?
No. Would that be cool?
That'd be cool.
Lindsey Vaughn.
Lindsey Vaughn.
Great downhill.
Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's going to get on the chairlift with you.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. I don't know all the skiers. I probably wouldn't know them if they were on the chairlift with me, but that would be pretty cool.
That would be cool. So yeah, the great skiing, Deer Valley.
Oh, Deer Valley,
RC.
Alta,
Yeah.
beautiful place. I mean, if you go up Little Cottonwood Canyon to Solitude or Deer Valley, I mean, those are some great ski hills. Some of the best I've ever skied.
This is cool.
Awesome. And there's a picture of the condo and what you would be seeing in Park City. Is that beautiful or what? Can I just transmogrify there right now? That'd be so cool. Awesome. Okay, I'm frozen. All right. Okay, Loreto, Mexico, on the Baja Peninsula in California Sur, donated by Kristen Odegaard. It's a beautiful, I'll show you the pictures here in a minute, but it's beautiful. You want to?
Yeah, we went there last year. I want to thank Ron and Kim Rasmussen. They won it last year, and they invited Nancy and I to go. This is an amazing trip. It's so beautiful. The home is beautiful. The people are so friendly. The fishing is out of this world. You can see the picture. Actually, I'm holding a fish, beautiful fish. The town of Loreto is so friendly. The people are just friendly as can be. And the food's great. It's a special place. And but maybe I shouldn't bet on it. Nancy, how we doing over there?
Right here.
250.
What? That is crazy. We're at 250. It's worth way more than that.
Way more. But
This is incredible.
But if you get it at 250, you will be the happiest camper in the world.
Yes.
I mean, look at that beach.
Yeah.
That is warm water. That is beautiful sand. That is pristine Mexico at its finest, and that's where it
It's
is.
super cool.
Right on the
Yeah.
Baja. I mean, that is so cool, and it's on the inlet, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that is so cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
nature, basically a big national nature reserve,
Yeah.
fishing, paddle boarding, just lots to do outside. And then the house is very cool, very private. There's a pool in the middle. I think it sleeps 8 or 10, I don't know, a whole bunch. Just great for your family if you
Where
want
do
to
you
bring
fly
your family.
into when you go to that? La Paz?
Loreto.
Loreto.
Yeah.
You fly into Loreto?
Yeah. We actually flew out of Painfield, and we made a connection. I think in LA. It was fantastic.
Convenient.
Yeah, it was the
Very
best.
convenient.
Yeah.
So that for 250, we're going to rush right through this so I can start bidding on that myself.
No, it's ridiculous. It's a great trip. It's beautiful.
And is that a tuna?
That is a yellowtail.
Yellowtail.
A yellowtail, which might be related to a tuna. It fought so well, and actually the fisherman that took us out lives right next door, and he kind of looks over things and he helps you out. And they're great folks.
That is fantastic. Look at that.
Yeah, it was cool. It was fun.
I would bid on that right now
Yeah.
if I had my phone with me.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. And look at that. I mean, that is warm water. That is beautiful sand. That is warm water. That's awesome.
That's a little trip that you take out to an outer island and you go have a picnic or walk around, hike, do whatever you want to do. But just incredible water.
That's fantastic.
Unbelievable. Yep.
What a great getaway opportunity for everybody who will soon experience not only COVID, but winter in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
And you deserve to get away during COVID.
You really do.
You do.
You absolutely
And Mexico is open.
and totally open.
Yep.
And from what I hear, the sun is COVID's worst enemy.
You're right. I think you're right. The sun and
some bottles of wine. Yeah. Goes inside, cleans you right up. So there we go. Hawaii.
this is a doozy.
This is a big one. This is the big kahuna.
This is a crown jewel right now.
Right here.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's a